Hello, I'm Zak Yuson, and this is your 6 p.m. wrap. A survey shows Davao City Mayor Rudy Duterte pulls ahead of his rivals for the presidency despite a controversial rape remark. The social weather station survey was conducted on April 18 to 25. His rape remark went viral on April 17. Duterte jumped 6 percentage points ahead of closest rival Grace Poe, 33% to 24%. Followed by Mar Rojas at 19%, Vice President Jejomar Binay at 14%, and Senator Miriam Santiago at 2%. The same survey shows Vice Presidential candidate Leni Robredo leaping 7 percentage points to statistically tie with Senator Bongbong Marcos, 26% to 25%. Senator Chis Escudero falls to third place with 18%, followed by Senators Alan Cayetano, Sonny Trillanes, and Gringo Honasan. South China Morning Post reports China will build an outpost on Scarborough Shoal or Bajo de Masinloc this year. The outpost will be located 230 kilometers off the Philippine coast. This will allow the Asian giant to, quote, further perfect its air coverage despite competing claims from the Philippines. China occupied Scarborough Shoal after a standoff with the Philippine Coast Guard in 2012. This comes ahead of an international tribunal's decision on the territorial dispute. The South China Sea is a vital waterway where $5 trillion worth of goods pass every year. The United Nations Security Council slams North Korea for its missile launch last Saturday. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un claims the country is now capable of striking South Korean or U.S. targets anytime. The Security Council says this marks a serious violation of UN resolutions. This comes in the middle of growing concerns over the North's fifth nuclear test. U.S. presidential candidates Ted Cruz and John Kasich team up to stop Donald Trump from clinching the Republican nomination. Trump calls the move, quote, desperation, as he leads in all 5 states set to vote on Tuesday: Connecticut, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. He dominates with 846 delegates compared to Cruz and Kasich with 563 and 147 respectively. A candidate must secure 1,237 delegates to win the Republican nomination. What was Anthony Bourdain up to during his Philippine trip last December? In the Manila episode of food and travel show Parts Unknown, Bourdain eats his favorite Filipino dishes, attends an office Christmas party, and opens a balikbayan box, among others. Bourdain also joins photojournalists Mark Navales and Ben Razon for a few drinks in a Malate restaurant. Parts Unknown won its 3rd consecutive Emmy Award in September as an Outstanding Informational Series or Special. And that was your 6 p.m. wrap. Watch our updates daily at 12 noon and 6 p.m. I'm Zak Yuson. Remember, tomorrow begins today.